So I thought I'd film a quick video just giving some of the reasoning why I'm touring Israel with Tommy Robinson. If you followed me a while on Twitter or Facebook, you'll know that I wrote a long time ago positively about specifically Tommy Robinson and the wider aims of the EDL in raising awareness about Islamification of societies and what Islam does when it joins a European society. And I've known, so not directly, I've never met him until he arrived here, but I've spoken to him on the phone over the years quite a few times, and I know he's a decent guy. And the same way that the world is probably going to discover now that Trump is not really a racist, Islamophobic, bigot, sexist, whatever, that he's being portrayed as, I've known this for years about Tommy. And he's spoken about Israel so often because every time he finds himself lining up on any issue, he finds himself lining up alongside people who support Israel and against people who hate Israel, really hate Israel with a passion. And so we've talked for a while, and he's always wanted to come here, and we got it organised. This is not a trip, sort of a lush trip sponsored by any big organisations. I'm putting my time in, and Tommy's put his time in. He's come with a couple of mates, and he's paying his way around Israel, and we're giving him the best tour we think we can. And we've seen amazing stuff, because those of you who know Israel, my Israeli friends, you know what's here. And we're seeing everything from the ancient, from the Christian sites up in the Galilee. We've been up to Syria. We've stood on a tank, which made the British press, of course, because the British press see a picture of Tommy Robinson in flip-flops and shorts, standing on a Merkava 4 tank, holding an M16, or an M4, I can't remember, and they try, this is what the British press did. They took that picture and they said, Tommy Robinson has become an extremist and is going to fight alongside the Israelis in Syria. We're standing on the Golan Heights, guys, you know. It has not been Syria for a very long time, and it will never be Syria again. It's just mad. And that's the demonization, that's the media. So if somebody tells you that Tommy Robinson is an Islamophobe or a bigot or a racist, and he arrives in Israel with his best mate from school who's black, it just, the whole thing's crazy. If you're still believing the media on details like who Tommy Robinson is, you don't understand which way your mind has been manipulated. And what I want to try and convey to you is, there's so many ways in the world to go and find things out for yourself. You can watch Tommy Robinson's speeches, whole ones, not like cut-up interviews. If you can find a racist thing in what he says, I haven't. Now, he's strong on Islam, and bringing him to Israel has allowed me to get him to meet lots of Arabs. I mean, we've met Father Nadav, Christian, who's not really an Arab, he's an Aramaic Christian. But we were touring yesterday with an Arab guy who's an atheist. Yesterday, as we came home from seeing Gaza, we saw massive clouds of dust by the side of the road and huge crowds of people. It was an illegal camel race just outside Arad. I mean, you cannot make it up. So we get off the road, we park, we go walking into, I mean, must have been more than 1,000 Arabs. Very good-natured. There's one little kid there. He looks like a little kid. He's not. He's carrying the latest Tavor rifle. He's an Arab. So he's an Arab who's serving in the IDF. He's off duty in his civvies, carrying a massive assault rifle. People outside of Israel don't understand this. And this is in a park, and there's Jewish families, Russian Jews, Ethiopian Jews, sitting on the grass having a picnic. And the other side, over on the dirt, there's 1,000 Arabs watching camel racing. And they've got buggies, and you're mixing. And each time we talk to Arabs, and we do everywhere we've gone, Tommy gets to hear that they're pretty happy to be in Israel, definitely happy not to be in Syria. And life under the Jews is not so bad. We've got in and out of the disputed territories, Judea and Samaria. We've travelled the length and breadth of it. We've covered the entire Road of the Patriarchs from the north to the south. They floated in the Dead Sea. All of this stuff we'll write up later and make a video at the end. But unless you come here and see it, you don't really fully appreciate it. And Tommy knew a lot, but the reality of how we mix and how we deal with the mix between Islam and Christianity and Judaism here, I personally think we do it a lot better than most European countries. They're struggling and they don't know how to do it, and they're going to have a lot of strife in the meantime. So Tommy will make some videos. We'll definitely post, I'll post some links to what he's already done. He did one interview last night. We've got a couple more interesting days because we haven't really done Jerusalem yet. That's the next little bit. And I'll do another one of these when we're done. Perhaps with an interview of Tommy. All right, nice to talk to you all, guys. Bye-bye.